Melee players got to test out the new monitor. So
yes, exactly. It looks like we're getting right into it, right onto Battlefield to get things started. The Melee Classic, and here we go. All right, Fox Puff on Battlefield. So far, yeah, definitely already Jorge trying to catch Puff in the air, and it's already paying off for Bilit, getting these, stuffing out with these nairs and back airs, and now Jorge's going to have to find an opening to finally get some damage from himself.
Yeah.
Here it is.
That's honestly, up throw still pretty good at low percentage. Start to rack up the damage, and then, like you said, get Puff in that spot where you can kind of try and punish the landing or whatever the attempt is. But Bilit's been really good about throwing these preemptive back airs out or these nairs, and then also keeping the pressure up, right? These like little hits turn into some big ones. Should lead into something, but no, good route there from Jorge.
Good recovery from Jorge, and it was good coverage for the most part from Bilit, especially like catching on the inward side of that platform to get the back air in. But Jorge does make it that only to get back aired on the illusion, and Bilit will draw first blood in this game one.
Yeah, that Puff dash attack to open up the center is not something I see often, but I do love it when it's like such a surprise, which is kind of why it works. But it's a dangerous spot to be in. I think we can see a pretty immediate response from Jorge if Bilit has any sort of gap in like landing here. This is a pretty rough percent to get grabbed at, or even just up smash if it does land. But.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, this is kind of that, well, now maybe a little bit high for the up throw up air percent, but up smash for sure, strong back air for sure. It's just, Bilit's done a really good job not really being on the ground at all. Like, there's been no opportunity for Jorge to get a grab, and that no tech F smash into the back air is going to be 2-stock lead for Bilit. And, you know, going into what you said earlier, AG, Fox only really needs, like, 2 or 3 grabs to get Puff to kill percent. So obviously this game is not out of Jorge's reach at all, but Bilit is putting up a really good wall right now. And there's an up smash that we've talked about a few times. So finally catches Bilit in the air unsafe.
And that was like a small adaptation that was like all the difference. The grab into the up smash. Before
yeah.
Jorge was like, I'm just going to run up an up smash and see what happens. And generally it was not good. But that time it was like, oh, I know you jump in the disadvantage a little bit too often. I'm going to try and punish that. So
yeah, really good. It's great to see adaptations already coming out in that game within the first game. And there's another up smash catch, and now it is completely even.
Yeah. That is that percent where you have to start to worry, and maybe a little overextension, probably because of some historical confidence we saw from Bilit in game one. Like, well-earned confidence as well.
Absolutely, and there's that up throw just good for damage. And yeah, one more aerial will put Puff at like 60, and that is prime up throw up air kill percent. So, I do really like the back throw to put Puff in the corner. I think Puff sometimes can struggle against getting back from Fox at that angle.
Yeah.
Just because Fox has a lot of things like that up smash back air to interrupt it. And this is a really even game now. It was all Bilit, then all Jorge, and now it's like, now both have sort of figured it out for a second. As I say that though, another up smash.
Yeah, there's a little impatience we're kind of seeing from Bilit in a little scramble situation. It's not really working out as beautifully or elegantly as it was early on. But it's a pretty dangerous percent to be at for Jorge, so we should see a nice response when we get down to a last stock situation. Back air is a beautiful way to do it, and lovely angle.
Yeah, I mean, Jorge, after that first stock, has not really gotten edge guarded too hard.
Yep, just some forward airs, trying to find a little opening or to knock Fox off stage. Jorge holding on. Very brave side B, but it worked.
Yeah, sometimes that illusion is so good to just, it's very dangerous to rip it high like that, but a lot of times, especially with a slower character like Puff, they're not going to be ready. Doesn't grab ledge there, yeah. Fox does drop like a rock as soon as that Firefox is over, so.
Oh, yeah.
This is like the classic Puff Fox last stock situation, right?
Yep. If you do one of those back airs a little too low to the ground, Puff's able to grab it. It could just be a throw, and it switches the entire game up. But nice catches a jump with that forward air. That back air should do it.
Nice cross-up back air, yeah. Really good stuff. The Puff shield was getting low, and that was some great adaptations from Jorge in that game.
Yeah, instead of like going for those, like landing options that we saw, like drop to the ground up smash or drop to the ground jab. That time it was like, hey, I know you're gonna jump. This is how you usually like to start neutral. I'm just gonna meet you there in the back air instead.
Yeah, beautiful stuff from Jorge to pretty big comeback in that game one, but this is such a volatile matchup. It's 2 stocks is not really much.
Right.
It can be, but it also with Fox doesn't have to be. And yeah, we're on Dreamland for game 2. Bigger the stage that, okay, we're just sort of swinging at each other on the ground, just seeing who can get footing first.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we both jumped a little too much, maybe. Let's keep it low profile now. But Yeah, this matchup is one that changes so drastically game to game because it's like, all right, now we have to deal with Dreamland. And then if, we switch it up, it'll be Pokemon Stadium, which is like a completely different setting.
Right. You got to change your mindset given the game. And we are seeing that slower pace come out. Similar to that game one, a slower pace is benefiting Bilit and is going to take that first stock at 77. Even with Dreamland ceiling, I think an up smash will probably still kill. Maybe with some good DI you can survive, but basically it's well within reach for Jorge to even up. So, okay, a little slow on the reaction, and charge up smash certainly will do it.
Yeah.
I appreciate Bilit going for that just because it could have been a really great way to swing the momentum a little more. 77 is a little low to lose the stock, though. You want to be able to survive a little bit longer than that.
It was close, though. The shield barely came up in time. Not going to go for the tech chase there. Just looking for some good old-fashioned hits, just taking some damage. Like, if Puff can hit Fox and then get away, that's a good day.
Yeah, definitely. Looking at these, they're both still kind of. Jorge is trying to get these dash dances in a little bit more. I really like that positioning to get that grab, and then just the up throw upper. Yeah, using Fox's ground mobility there, catching Bilit just sort of stuck on the ground, and that is not where you want to be as Puff. I mean, that's why this matchup is so hard, right? Like, you don't really want to be on the ground, but you also don't really want to be above Fox. So.
Right, that's what made that positioning so good, too, is because, like, you're threatening back air as Fox, so you're like, well, I don't want to jump into a back air. That'd be foolish of me.
Yeah.
Then you just get grabbed anyway.
Exactly. Just making the most of a bad situation. And this is pretty even, but this could be really bad. I like the down air. Yeah, pound, maybe a nair or forward air. Doesn't get it out in time, no.
Yeah, the first jump was like too shallow.
There's the forward airs. Okay, yeah, that's what you're used to seeing on that recovery option from Fox, and Bilit gets it that time. So if at first you don't succeed, try again.
Yeah. Fool me once, all that.
Et cetera.
Someone definitely was made a fool of, unfortunately.
And now Bilit just sort of opting for baiting Jorge into the corner and getting some chip damage. And that extra credit is nice, but a couple shines, okay, there you go.
So, hey, that was a good idea you had last stock. You mind if I copy your homework? Yeah. A couple of shines off of the Dreamland side platform there. And this is a dangerous spot, though.
Oh, yeah, the jump doesn't grab ledge, and you're forced to up B, but luckily Bilit wasn't quite in position. A little wave dash back, and okay, yeah, runs in with the grab, but nothing. No follow-up off the up throw is not great, and an F smash will not kill just yet.
Pretty
nice
close.
Big stage, yeah.
Having to fire Fox is basically a sealed deal at that angle as well.
That is pretty free for the Puff at that point.
Lovely display of edge guarding right there. Fox got knocked off the stage too many times. You got an even game here, but as I said, we're running it right into Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah, there it is. You called it exactly.
If there's one thing I know about Fox, he loves Pokemon Stadium too, man. This is a great stage for him, especially in this matchup. Now we're going to see like up throw up air like 60 and just be like nearly guaranteed. The stage is like so nice and open for him to run away if necessary.
Yeah, it's perfect because it's like got all the benefits of an FD with the nice wide stage, and then you've got these two platforms to escape to, get follow-ups off of, get those early up throw up airs like right at this percent. This is a dead Puff if we get another grab. Or an up smash, yeah.
Also works. Yeah, it's beautiful. And this, like I said, it's just so polarizing because like Dreamland, miserable place for Fox McCloud. Pokemon Stadium, obviously, we're seeing it work wonders.
Yeah, Bilit tried to get the jump back air there, but mistimed it a little bit. Still got the forward air sending Jorge to the other side, and back air won't do it yet. Okay, again, a nice aggressive recovery from Jorge there. He's shown that he has the really good angles, which gives him the ability to mix up more.
Right.
Which is, I mean, it's big for this matchup. It's kind of, I would argue with how skilled the average Melee players these days, is kind of essential to survive.
Certainly.
And we're back to even stocks, definitely, as we saw in that first stock, Puff at kill percent, but Fox is always at kill percent, so. Oh, wow, okay, amazing DI on the up throw from Bilit.
Like, phenomenal. Like, the thing about, like, okay, thankfully the platform was there to break that up. The thing about, like, that up throw.
There it is, there it is.
Beautiful. Fox up throw, if you get behind him, it's like just a little bit extra because he has to turn around and chase you.
Right.
So if you have like, okay, well, we're even.
Hey, it was some good analysis.
Yeah. If you have the time to get that far off from Fox, it's harder to follow up on, as we saw right there. And Puff has an easier time. If you can just do the up throw before they have time to have the DI ready, leads into a rest. Basically every time.
And yeah, Jorge just trying to find these up smashes. He's definitely had, I feel like he's got a pretty good success rate on them. I mean, he's thrown them out a few times, but I think he's got a good rhythm of when Bilit is there. And for the first time this set, we finally get an up throw up air.
There it is.
At the exact percent that you talked about, AG.
I've been hyping it up. I'm glad that it actually worked out.
Yes. I mean, credits to Bilit for just now getting up throw up aired as the Puff in this matchup. That's what you have to do.
Yeah, you have to make them hard to hit. Just the same way the Fox has to avoid the up throw rest.
Right.
It's, you know, a bit poetic that they're so similar despite being so different.
It really says a lot, doesn't it? But anyway, yeah, and we got funny percent for Bilit, but just gonna get up smash there.
Yeah, really good shield pressure too with the falling up air. You know, threatening, like doing it so low into the platform makes it so Puff can't hold the shield for too long.
Yeah.
It'll start the shield poke, but then that's exactly why the up smash is so good, because you know you can't shield that either.
And yeah, that's definitely something Jorge's been doing as he's sort of set up his up smash kills, is worked on the shield a little bit to just get that shield stab. So we now move to FOD for game 4 for Bilit's counter pick. I do love this stage. It's just pretty. Beautiful. It makes me feel happy.
Yeah, we need to get those. You know,
oh my gosh.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm ever surprised at how early Puff dies, but like he's just, I mean, I want to say like 80% of his up smashes have been catching Bilit trying to get like to ledge or to the corner, and Jorge is just sneaking them in because he knows that's where Bilit feels safe, you know? Exactly. He's just taking it away from him. And there's the shine, Jorge coming alive here.
That should do it, just about. Got a couple of pounds here to see if we can catch this air dodge.
Oh,
even
wrong
gets
way.
The back hit of up smash almost still doing it. And
oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, I do understand going for the on-stage coverage, but oh no, and what a reversal.
Just going for way too much right there, jumping off the stage, but you know, I felt the confidence through the TV. You know, I understand what we're going for there.
Yeah, unfortunately, it just overcomplicates it a little bit, you know, and hopefully it doesn't come back to bite him as he's got this big lead. And there's what we were talking about, the shield pressure. Just, I mean, Puff has nothing to do but hold shield there, and Fox has so many options to get that kill in, and that single hit up there is definitely going to do that.
Yeah, the shine also helping out just a little bit to pressure the shield, but yeah, at best maybe Puff can roll, but Fox is fast enough to just chase.
Right. Oh, and misses the, I think he tried to air dodge up to ledge and didn't get it. So this is looking rough for Bilit in his winners, or no, his tournament life here.
Yeah, we are starting on the loser side, so it looks like Bilit may be able to make it to the desk a little sooner than Jorge here, but they're still going at it. Oh, nice little forward smash.
There you go.
The stock in the corner, too.
I like the way, you know, obviously can't be overused, but that can be a really useful tool for Puff, especially because she like pulls back and then springs forward. You can mix up your spacing a little bit. And also just a good horizontal launcher to get Fox in the position where you want him to be as Puff.
Right.
That pound will do it too, but yeah, just Jorge with the aggressive backer snuffs out Bilit's approach. And we're an up smash and up air away, and Jorge knows it.
Already ordered one up quickly. Didn't, you know, quite deliver, but that one will do it.
There it is. There it is.
Make it a double. That's a 3-1. Nice little showing there on FOD.